GH is here, it's September 12, and here is your MMO news of the week. Timestamps guys, let's not waste any more time. Let's do this. First up, we got some news for the Elder Scrolls Online. They gave us a preview of Update 44, which includes major changes. The update arriving on October 28 for PC and Mac, and the consoles are gonna get it sometime in November. Now, the update includes a revamp of Battlegrounds PvP with new 4v4 and 8v8 modes, retiring the 4v4b4 format. Players can also explore 7 new maps, 2 new companions, Tandarin and Serit Var will be introduced, offering new skills and passive perks. Other features includes new Grimoire skill, Banner Bearer for group support, and expanded power options for 9 Grimoires. Updates to the game includes improvements to the in-game tutorial, changes to Imperial City itemization, a new reward system called Golden Pursuits, and 4 new skill styles. Additional changes includes increased furnishing material, HDR support for PC, and bonuses for ESO Plus members. And according to this preview, more details will be available closer to launch. And next up, Dungeon Fighter Online just received an update called The Hunt Begins, bringing new content for both returning and new players. This includes 2 new archer advancements, Hunter and Vigilante, along with 2 item farming dungeons, and the update also includes Azurhan Curtains of Mu hard mode. They're also having the usual rapid growth event, which will offer support to help players in advancing their characters to the endgame content. Additionally, 3 events have been added, starting with super speedy growth for Hunter and Vigilante, which will help you level up to max as quickly as possible. There's also a dice event and a gathering event, which allows players to farm records and traces set epic equipment through a special dungeon using tickets earned from event missions. And coming up, Guild Wars 2 introduces a new PvP mode called Push. It's a 5v5 match where players push an objective to the enemy base while defending their own. And a beta event for this mode starts on September 10 and runs until September 23. The map is still in development and will feature placeholder assets, with feedback being gathered to shape its future. Also, the Tournament of Legend returns on September 21, and it will now be held every 6 months, offering players more chances to compete, and that's what's happening in Guild Wars 2. Now, what's happening in Lost Ark is the September Chase the Storm update, and it introduces several new features and events. The update includes the Behemoth Raid, a 16-player encounter requiring item level 1620, where players can earn honing materials and weapon transcendence resources. The update also adds new quests, achievements, and items. Key events includes the Chase the Storm progression event, which will help us advance from item level 1600 to 1620, and the return of the Blooming Mokoko and Arktoberfest, offering various rewards and progression materials. The Double Fate Ember event will double drop rates for Fate Embers, and several ongoing events have been extended until October 9 to further support players' progress toward Tier 4. Now, here's some news from a very old MMO, Angels Online. The game has released a new update called Cybertronica. This update includes an increase in the maximum character level. There will also be new spells and skills, and a new map, Crank Oasis, which will offer new spells and stand scrolls. The event overview system has been updated to merge login bonus and online bonus into one system with new event news and exchange functions. Additionally, the Cyber Tour event has begun, running from August 29 to September 19, 2024, where players can sign in with a new NPC Angel Fillet to accumulate logging days and receive rewards. Next up, we got some news for Warhammer Online, Return of Reckoning. The Chapter 22 public quests have been reintroduced, now featuring redesigned mechanics that increase the difficulty. The Onslaught set tied to Chapter 22 have been upgraded with higher item level and improved stats, and it no longer requires Renown to equip. New pieces have been added to the set, including a cape and a belt, with a full 7-piece set granting new abilities. There's more to this update. Check out Return of Reckoning's website for the full patch notes. And just a reminder guys, The Lord of the Rings Online will preview its upcoming expansion, Legacy of Morgoth, with the series of live streams hosted by the senior world designer of the game. Guys, I'm not gonna try to pronounce the map names, so just there it goes on the screen, the map names and the schedule. You can view the live streams later on YouTube at the Lord of the Rings Online channel. And in other news, the Digimon Super Rumble 2.47 update is here, and it will introduce 2 new Ultimate Digimon, Marsmon and Grand Kogamon. Additionally, the update will add a new skill system called Burst Skill. I haven't tested the system out myself, but it's looking like it will be providing more damage, of course. And okay, here's the news for people with phones. because the Crucible of Justice update for Diablo Immortal is now live. This update continues the main questline with a new chapter, taking players to the Cold Isles to face new challenges. It also introduces Vanguard co-op mode where you can team up in parties of 4 to complete various objectives. New legendary gems will also be available, each providing distinct enhancements. Additionally, new Heliquary affixes and updates to the Prodigy's path are included. Limited time events such as the Festival of the Ancient Moon and Toil of Virtue are also featured. And just saying guys that the Citadel of the Sacred update for Aion Online is here, bringing in a new instance, items related to that instance, Abyss rank renewal, an additional stigma page, adjusted faction specific base locations, PvP updates, and more. Now, Astral Tale also got a new update. The character and senshi level caps have been increased to 85, and experience required for upgrades at level 79 and 80 has been reduced. Additionally, a new main dungeon, Magic Academy Lonesome Path, has been added for solo and party play. Players can access this dungeon after reaching level 83 and completing the level 83 Magic Academy main task. And Trove has released the Kraken. The update that they got is called Release the Kraken. The update introduces a new questline in the Longshade Adventure World where players can access crafting for the Depth Stepper Deep Kraken and defeat the Deep Kraken in the Depths Delved biome. There's more to this update guys, please check out the full patch notes for details on new fish, dungeons, decorations, and additional features. And next news we have is for Skyforge. PC account transfers is now available for the game. My.Games will cease publishing for Skyforge, and Innova or 4Game will take over as the sole publisher. The account transfer process for PC players using the My.Games launcher started on September 4, and Steam users do not need to take action as their accounts will transfer automatically. And details on how to transfer in case you played on the My.Games launcher is on their website. And according to Steam, Alchemia Story is getting an update which adds 2 new chapters for the main story, and according to this, it will have no voices. And 4 days ago, Old School RuneScape devs shared the roadmap for the game, and here it is. We got area expansion of September 25, world boss in November, and the roadmap stretches on to late spring of 2025. And next up, Tower of Fantasy on September 19 will be getting an update called Ethereal Rose. This update introduces a new simulacrum and a bicycle. The bicycle will be available for rent at 50 Norn per ride and can be used to travel throughout the Gastos network. Previous updates have included brand collaborations and new areas for exploration. More details about the update will be revealed in the coming weeks. And here is some news from Gamerant.com, and the title of this post is Amazon Games Boss Comments on Lord of the Rings MMO. I'll read the first paragraph here, and it states, the Vice President of Amazon Games has hinted about the state of the publisher's upcoming The Lord of the Rings MMO. Although the release is still years away, players can expect that The Lord of the Rings MMO will be ambitious and unique. What do you guys think? Will this be awesome, or will it be another new world? And leave a like before you go, and this is Game Hardcore. See you in the next one.